The wait is over. The John Deere 40 Series is finally here. What's going on, everybody? DjGoHam here. Welcome back to the channel and welcome to new mods for Farming Simulator 19. Today we've got 22 mods for you. For all platforms, we've got 12 new and 4 updates, and for PC and Mac, we've got 5 new and 1 update. Let's check it out. First up today, we've got to start with the John Deere 40 Series by Black Sheep Modding. This is going to be found in medium tractors, and we've got quite a few different versions of this. We actually have 4 different versions of this, which is really, really cool. You can see on the left, we got the 4040. On the right, we got the 4840. We got everything in between. So let's jump in and check it out. Where are you going to go? Well, we are going to go into vehicles, and we are going to go into medium tractors. And we're going to go over, and over here's where we're going to find them, right here. There are some good-looking John Deeres in here. So we get the 40 Series two-wheel drive, the 40 Series L two-wheel drive, and the 40 Series L. These are going to range in horsepower and in customization as well. So let's start with the 40 Series two-wheel drive. I imagine this is going to be one of the more popular ones here. So configuration, we have standard, 560 front kilogram weight, 760, 1010, and front 3-point link. So we do have a front 3-point link on all of these tractors, which is going to make a lot of people, including myself, happy. Wheel brands, we have Trelleborg and Michelin. In Trelleborg, we have standard EU. We also have rear twins. We have the standard US. We have rear twins US. And then standard wide tires, rear twins, narrow tires, rear narrow duals, wheel weights, wides with weights, and then back to standard EU. In Michelin, we have standard wide tires, rear twins, rear wides with weights, and back to standard again. So we've got all of those there. Trelleborg looking really good, Michelin looking really good. Design configurations, we have the EU1, EU2, US1, US2, US3, and back to EU1. In the engine setup, we have the 4040, 4240, 4440, which I imagine will be the most popular one. There it is. And then back to the 4040. Front attacher, no or yes, so either one right there. And then that is everything there. This will go 32 miles an hour, so do keep that in mind. These will move. Now, we're going into the 4-wheel drive version here. Configuration standard, 560, 760, 1010, front 3-point, Trelleborg and Michelin tires. These are a little bit different, so let's check out Trelleborg. We have standard EU, rear twins, standard US, rear twins, standard, wides, rear twins, twins all around. So we do have that. Narrow tires, rear narrows, and dual narrows all the way around. So we do have that as well. So do keep that in mind. In Michelin, very similar setup here. We do have those big old duals all the way around, which is nice. Everything else, exactly the same. 4040, 4240, 4440, and then back to the 4040. Now, moving into the L series. These have a whole lot more horsepower. Yes, they do. In here, we have configuration standard, 560, 760, 1010, front 3-point, Trelleborg, Michelin tires. These are going to be very, very similar to everything that you've seen before in Trelleborg and in Michelin as well. So you're going to see all your standard stuff in here that you're used to seeing. As far as configurations, same thing there. However, engines are a little bit different with this one. We have the 4640 and 4840, back and forth between those, 174 and 203 horsepower respectively. And then here, very similar thing as well. Configurations are exactly the same. Wheel brands exactly the same. Configurations the same. Engine setup 46 and 4840 respectively. Big horsepower for this tractor right here. I tell you what, this thing is just absolutely incredible. Let's jump in and let's listen to it. Next up, we have the Fendt 900 TMS Vario. This is going to be a brand new large tractor from Fendt. We've got some really cool stuff in here. Smetty is the designer of this, and we've got some really, really good looking stuff with this mod. So let's jump in and check it out. Where are you going to go? Well, we're going to go into vehicles, and we are going to go into large tractors. And here's where we're going to find it. You got to go through all of your stuff. Clash, John Deere, tons of John Deere stuff out right now. And then here we are, the 900 TMS Vario. So rim color, we've got a couple different ones here. We've got red, we've got white, gray, black, and chrome. So we do have the chrome as well. I'll tell you what, the gray looks phenomenal on here. Main colors, we've got green. We have the new and old Fendt green there. We do have a black, so you can do a black beauty. We do have the petrol green or blue, whichever one you want to call it. We have white, red, blue, and orange. So if you want to run one of these as like a road tractor, something like that, doing road construction, maybe you've got the new mower that came with Sadie Bay, well, that's got to be pretty sweet. In design color, we have the black engine grid and the chrome engine grid. Now, it's not really chrome as much as it is more of a gray, so whichever one you like there, go for it. You can see through that grill very well, though. Going into tire setups, we have Trelleborg, Nokian, Michelin, Midas, and back to Trelleborg. And in Trelleborg, we have standard wheel weights, wide tires, wides with weights, narrows all the way around. We have rear twins, twins all the way around, and narrow twins as well, which is something very unique. Not a lot of tractors have narrow twins, so this definitely has that. If we move over into Nokian, well, it's just a road tire. That's about all the Nokian is. In Michelin, we have standard, wheel weights, wide tires, wides with weights, rear twins, twins all the way around, and then back to standard. And in Midas, standard, wheel weights, wides, wides with weights, which look really good, by the way. Rear twins, twins all the way around, and back to standard. So we have all of those for you there. Mudguard, yes or no, so you can add those on, which is nice. So no, yes, or actually wide. So yes, no, super wide. There you go. There's that force superstructure, and then back to yes again. So we do have a force structure on here. If you guys do any logging or stuff like that, this is going to be a great tractor for that. As far as side signs go, you've got the EU and you've got the US versions or the US long. So we also have the US long versions. Let's say, for example, you've got twin wheels on there. See, those go all the way out to those twins, which I think is a really, really good touch right there. Attachers, as far as the front goes, we have 1,600 kilogram front weight. We also have a front attacher, so you can go back and forth between a weight and a front attachment. You have to have one or the other. As far as engine setups go, we have the 916, which is going to give you 165 horsepower. You have the 920, which is going to give you 200 horsepower. 924, 240. 926, 260. 930, 300 horsepower, and then back to the 916. So anywhere from 165 to 300 horsepower. This is a chunky boy. It is a big, expensive tractor, but it is beautiful. Next new mod for all platforms is the Steyr CVT Profi. This is going to be a brand new medium tractor. This is a modded version of the in-game Steyr CVT Profi, but this is a little bit different, and we have a ton of customization. So let's jump in, and we are going to go into medium tractors. And right here we are. So starting with rim color, we have the Steyr White. We also have the metal gray. Thank you, Lucas 2002 for the gray. We also get a black, and we get a communal orange as well. So you can make this an orange tractor if you want, doing road work. I think that's really cool. Modders are doing that recently. That is awesome. You have my full support with that, by the way. Main color, we have red. You've got black, silver, communal, so you can do the orange. Steyr White, so you can go all white with this, or you can do metallic red, which looks super, super good. And then design color, we have white, black, so it's going to be the top of the tractor right there. You see, now it's white, now it's black. Then we also have silver as well. We have the communal, so super orange. We've got a red, which will match the entire thing red, or gold. Now, what would this thing look like with all that? Oh, that is hot right there. Yep, we're going to stick with that. In wheel brands, we have Trelleborg, Michelin, Midas, Nokia, and back to Trelleborg. In Trelleborg, we have standard wheel weights, which looks super good. We also have wide tires, wides with weights, narrow tires, rear twins, twins all around. Back to standard. In Michelin, we have standard, wide tires, so standard and wide tires back and forth there. Those are humongo wide tires on the Michelins. In Midas, we have standard. We also have wide tires there as well. Those are even bigger, I think. Man, that's a good looking tire. And then Nokian. So if you want to do a full road tire, or a full road like construction kind of thing, doing road work, that kind of thing, that's what it's going to look like right there. In case you guys are curious. Interior color, we have gray. We also have gray with a carpet. We have beige with a carpet, and back to gray. Beacon lights, none. You can do left, right, or both. So you do have those down there. They're a little low, but it is what it is. It's all good. So, or none. Hey, you can do none if you really want to. As far as the back fenders, we've got none. We have broad extensions and none again. Mirror inside. That's going to add a mirror on the right-hand column right there. You might be able to see that through the tractor going on and off there. We also have engine setups. Profi CVT 4115 is going to give you 145 horsepower. We also have the 4145. It's going to give you 175 horsepower. So those are your options right there, 145 or 175 horsepower. It's pretty good right there. Front loader attacher, no, yes, an allo console. So if you have the Trim a Quickie stuff and you want to use an allo console, this will work just fine. Or you could just use the Stoll. Yep, the Stoll, and you're good to go there. Huge, beautiful, awesome tractor here. Lucas 2002, you nailed this one. Your next new mod for all platforms today is the SIP TG35. This is a manure spreader. It will hold 3,500 liters, goes 25 miles per hour, or sorry, not 25 miles per hour, 9 miles per hour at a 6-meter spread, 25 horsepower required. Sorry about that. Yeah, this thing goes 25 miles an hour. Of course it does. Not really. And it's going to cost you $3,000. Next up is the Gorenc Planner 200. The Gorenc Planner is used for more than just one thing. It be used as a push silage or any other things like moving around grain or wood chips. It's also useful in a forest, so that is really cool there. It's going to cost you $1,000. Next, we have the Lizard Gruber 2.5M. This has a power requirement of 75 horsepower, working width of 2.5 meters. It does not say how fast it can go. I'm assuming it's going to be around 9 miles per hour like everything else. In design color, we've got blue or we've got red. Now, there's no design that's changed because without shaft, with shaft. So that is going to be what changes your color right there between blue and red. Now, you can also change your main color up to red as well. So if you want this to be blue, half red, or all red, you could do that as well. Very cool. Next new mod for all platforms is going to be the Metaltech Silo Roller. This is a Silo Roller pack. Well, we got a couple things in here. So main color, we can go between Metaltech red. We can also go into the Metaltech yellow as well. So if you like yellow, go for that. We have the K23, which is going to be a 2 meter. We have the K2.5, 3.5. And it doesn't say how much that is. I'm assuming that's 2.5. Then we also have the 3 to 4, which is going to be about 3 meters, 3.5, 4, back down. So there you go, all the way up. We can do a larger roller, or we can do a very small roller, whatever you like. Next new mod for all platforms is the KROEGER TAW 30. This is a brand new tipper. We've got different setups here. Main color, it's going to be green or red, so you can do red as well. That's very nice. Design color, we've got red or black. That's going to be on the bottom right there. That actually looks really, really good. We'll change back to red, though. In wheel brands, we have Trelleborg, Michelin, Nokian, back to Trelleborg. In Trelleborg, we have standard and wide tires. So you've got nice ones, and then 404s. Michelin's, we've got standard and wide tires as well, and a Nokian standard and wide tires. Getting wide tires in Nokian is not something that is very common, so that is awesome to see. We're actually going to leave it on that. Design, we have without extension, with extension. So that extension doesn't say how much it's going to add, so I'm not 100% sure what the capacity is going to be with that extension. Let's see if we can take a look. 45,000 liters. Doesn't show anything different with or without. Cover, we also have yes, we can add a cover, or no. It's a little odd that you can use the extensions with the cover. Probably don't want to do that. And that is it. That is everything with this trailer. It is quite expensive. It's around $60,000, so just keep that in mind. Next new mod is the Refillable IBC Tank Magic. So we actually have two that come with this. We have the IBC and IBC Magic Fill. So with the Refillable IBC Tank right here, this will do either liquid fertilizer or herbicide. However, if we go over here, configurations, we can actually change which one it is. So we can go between herbicide and liquid fertilizer. So you can go and customize this later on down the road if you would like. So with these, you can fill up your sprayers with hoses, which is really, really cool. Recommended the Edge multi-filling station, but you can do kind of whatever you want there. As long as you can fill up, you're good to go. Next up, we have the Lizard 3-point hitch drawbar. This drawbar is for 3-point hitches. It can be used to tow trailers with a ball hitch behind a tractor, especially useful for towing smaller trailers like with cars. So that is very, very cool. Awesome to see this. We do have a few other things kind of like this in game. We have, I think it's the attacher or something like that. Pretty much does exactly the same thing there. And the main color, we've got a couple different things here. You can change it up, well, whatever you want. And that color ain't gonna cost you a penny. So it is $100 regardless of what you do. Your next to last new mod for all platforms today is the Open Cow Pasture. This is by Foo Farmer. This is like the open sheep pasture that we got last week. If you come over here, we could buy up to 110 cows, which is really, really neat. I like that. Plus, check this out. Let's confirm this. They're just, oh, there's a cow behind me. They're just out in the open. Oh, look out, they're all the way out here. This is awesome. So I absolutely love this type of setup. I absolutely love this. I think it's so cool that we can put this down. We don't have to worry about fences or anything like that. It just kind of is what it is. Everything is very self-explanatory down here. Food, water, manure over here, slurries down there as well. You can pick up your the milk. It all makes sense. I like this. So it says cows without fences, let them roam free, or build your own pasture. Supports the manure, slurry, and milk. Price is $33,000. Daily upkeep $150 a day. 110 cows. Manure system mod ready, and it is seasons ready as well. Foo Farmer. Yes, this is how you do it right here. You are killing it. And your last new mod for all platforms today is the Open Horse Pasture. This is horses without fences. Let them roam free or fence in your own pasture. Price is going to be $11,000. Daily upkeep $65. Animals 8 and seasons ready. So let's buy ourselves 8 of these bad boys right here. And now we have horses roaming free, water and food in there. Everything makes sense. It kind of is what it is. If you get this close enough, you can actually put these close together with the cows and with the sheep that we got as well. Very cool. Again, by Foo Farmer, you did a really good job. Really good job. These are super cool. Making our way into mod updates for all platforms today. First, we have the Lizard TO32 changelog 1.001. New capacity configuration and visual bugs have been fixed. We've got an update to the Lizard 3406 changelog 1.1.1.0. New configuration's been added. Dirt has been improved. New store and icon have been added, and minor bug fixes. Next to last mod update for all platforms today is the ARTMECHANIC LS540 changelog 1.0.2. Retextured, added color configuration, fixed the hubs on the Lizard wheels, and included transport for chickens. Attention, the map must be ready to sell chickens. So that is something that I've seen only with mostly PC stuff. You might be able to get this to work on console. If you do, let me know. And your last mod update today, something I think is very important. This is an update to the Mower Pack. Changelog 2, designed for Fendt, John Deere, Case, Kloss, and Massey Ferguson, plus Pottinger and Kuhn can be combined. So if we just go over here, so we have Pottinger, Krona, Deutz, Gvernlin, Fendt. Yep, we've got Fendt. We also have John Deere, Case, which is super cool, Kloss, awesome, Massey Ferguson mowers, yes, and Kuhn as well. So we have Kuhn on here. So if you want to run Kuhn mowers, you don't just need this one. Again here, Kuhn, Krone, Deutz, Gvernlin, Fendt. Fendt looks, colors, no, that's right, looks kind of like the old Fendt. John Deere, Case, look at that. See, we got the, I don't know if you barely see it on the bottom right-hand corner there, the International logo. We've got the Farmall International, yes! We also have Kloss and Massey Ferguson and Pottinger. Very cool, yes! And then the rear mowers, I just want to look at them, be honest with you. Pottinger, Krone, Deutz, Gvernlin, Fendt, John Deere, Case, Kloss, Massey, Kuhn, and back to Pottinger. That is awesome. This is one of the cool. I love these mowers. Yes. Making our way into new mods for PC and Mac players today. First, we have the order menu by Hot Online Team. Very nice. A menu to buy tippable products for prices. Goods will be delivered at your position. Price is calculated through the actual delivery of goods. Place of delivery will be the actual place of the player. So wherever you're at, it'll just bloop, pop it down right there. You will need to be Farm Manager or multiplayer for this to be able to work, and you can open this by doing right control plus B. Next new mod is the ZDT PU12. So in here, we've got a couple different things. Main color, we've got green, we've got yellow, we've got blue. Wheel brands, we have Trelleborg, Lizard back to Trelleborg. In Trelleborg, we have standard and narrow tires, and in Lizard, it just kind of is what it is. Also design, we have ZDT yellow, green, and back to yellow, so we can change that up. And next is the ZDT PU7. Similar story here, same color options, same wheel options, and same design as well. One cool thing about both of these mods, the 12 and the 7, is you've got mouse controlled ramps, tension belt support. That is cool. Both of those are awesome. This is a little short, stubby thing. You can transport some small stuff. That's cool. Next to last new mod for PC and Mac players today is going to be the Bandeirante Virtuos 15,000. Totally messed that up. This is a fertilizer spreader. Holds 15,000 liters, goes 100 or needs 125 horsepower, 24 meter spread at 12 miles an hour. And it will do, wow, it'll do manure as well. So fertilizer, it was solid fertilizer, lime, and manure. Interesting. All right. Well, hey, if you're on PC, this will do everything for you. Very cool. And your last new mod for PC and Mac players today is the Goweil BTGME. Round bales can be transported easily and gently. With this, the distance between the sanctions can be changed so that almost any bale type can be transported. That's going to be done via the menu. Very cool. And then price is $1,750. And your one mod update for PC and Mac players today is Stockman. Changelog 1.1. New method to display total amount of food per animal type now displays how many days the food will last regardless of type of food, instead of total percentage covering all food types, especially problematic when you want to feed your dairy cattle with TMR and never gets above 33% of total food. So there you go. Updates there. Well, guys, that is going to be it for today. I hope you've enjoyed. If you did, make sure you drop a like on the video, get subscribed to the channel if you're new, join the GoHam fam. Make sure you turn your notification bells on as well so that you never miss a daily farming simulator video here on the channel. With all being said, hope you have a great day. We'll see you later. Peace.